Okay. Hope you all are doing well tonight. It's the weekend. Yay. It's Saturday night. I'm so excited to be here. Golly. So much going on, right? Let's see who all is here tonight. I'm going to be working with the phone and my computer. So kind of bear with me here. So far, we have Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man the Hero, in the house. So, hey, welcome. I see a couple more people have popped up here on the chat, so go ahead and dive in. I'm going to be scrolling through, trying to get the messages here. I am, again, using the YouTube app. You guys have given me some great feedback on that. So we are going to stick with what y'all like. Let me just scoot this back a little bit. Here we go. And I am still coughing, as you all probably guessed, so bear with me on that. Also, as I get things situated, this doesn't want to work, does it? Okay. I'm still not using quite my normal filming environment, as you can tell. So, anyhow, we've got this going on. I'm going to make sure that this has successfully posted to our group. And let's see, it did post, but it doesn't show the attachment. So I don't know why it's not showing the attachment to give you all the photo, but that's a YouTube thing that I can't control. And Spider-Man says the best way to have good eyesight again is turn off all the lights. Then you'll have clear eyesight. That cough is going to last for a few weeks. I had it too. Yeah, it is. It's lasted too long. I was diagnosed originally back in December, on the 9th of December. So here it is. I'm over 2 months now. I can't quite get rid of it. So, but that's okay. I'm doing better in other respects, right? So I'm not going to complain too much tonight anyway. I do still complain some though, because the thing about dealing with the long COVID with me has been the fatigue and the cough and being out of breath. And I have not liked that at all. So, but not a lot I can do about it. I do need to message Stellar Piper because I forgot to do that. And she'll forget what day it is if I don't remind her. So let me type this in on Facebook. No, I won't. I downloaded the handy app so I can now send a message from my computer because it's hooked up into my phone, which I am using. So, anyway, there she is. Actually, speaking of Stellar Piper, ignore the text I just sent you. Ignore it completely. All right, so I've got a couple of things here. The tripod mount. Yeah, today, Monday night, LOL. Yeah, the way my day is going, it could be a Monday. Just saying. Okay, so it looks like, oh gosh, it looks like notifications have not gone out with YouTube yet. I'm going to give that just a minute for that to happen. Did you get notification? Did you guys do that? Let me know. Because what I did was I set it to send myself notifications. I don't have it. Stellar got it. Okay. Well, good. So anyhow, we're going to, since Stellar got it, Peter got it, okay, you guys both got the notifications. Good. I don't have it yet, but we will go with it. Maybe they got some out and didn't get others. Would you two do that? Surely YouTube wouldn't do that, right? I guess only if they got a chance. Okay. There it is. I have it now. Okay, let me pull this down just a little bit too. Make it easier. Okay, that's better. All right, so I've got an unboxing to do tonight. This is a Ruittos, Ruittos, cell phone tripod mount and remote, because I am forever losing these things. And tonight is no exception, because the tripod I was going to try to mount it on is not here. It is, oh, it's over there. Hang on. The one thing I can't blame COVID on completely is losing my mind, because I'd already kind of lost that before COVID. But I have a little tripod that I'm going to try to mount this on and, you know, show you guys, and we'll see if the remote works, since I have got it. This is an older cell phone that I have that I'm plugging back in. Sorry about that. This cell phone is an older one, but it should still take the Bluetooth if I get the battery in. So, all right. So here's the thing with me. I am forever losing my vlogging equipment. Like, forever. Like, I lost a selfie stick, a Fujitech selfie stick that I just love. It's the whole tripod thing, on the roadside in Canada, I think. So probably some moose is out taking selfies with it. Busy lady is here. So hey, Busy. How are you? Good to see you. And this cell phone mount is supposed to work with Samsung, Moto, iPhone, whatever you want it to work with, because it's supposed to be able to hold your phone, spring back, so you can put your phone in it, adjustable, rotating from landscape to portrait or vertical to horizontal, depending on which generation you're in, will be the one that you're more likely to say. But it's both the same thing: landscape, horizontal, vertical, portrait. The other thing that I keep losing is my remotes for these things. So this came with a remote, which was, for me, a really big selling factor. I got it on Amazon, and there are a lot of tripod mounts, but I saw this one with the remote, and I've linked it down below, because the remote, this one with the remote, was only like $1 more than the ones that don't have the remote. So why not get this one, right? I'm doing okay, Busy. Still getting tired, still getting short of breath, but I'm hanging in there. I think that's just some of the things about long COVID there that you got to put up with. But doing better. Just looking forward to the day when I am not out of breath and I am not exhausted. So hopefully soon, because what I've noticed is when I am out of breath and the most tired is when I'm most likely to lose things, and vlogging equipment is too expensive to lose. Fortunately, this was just a few bucks, but you know, some of it gets pretty pricey. So 2-pack works for me. Is that 2-pack on the mount or 2-pack on the remotes? Okay. Oh, I see Gloria. Sorry, but Shiny. Gloria sent a message earlier. She's not going to be able to make it on Saturday nights anymore, she doesn't think. And that's because of the husband's poker game. So, Gloria, we got you. So, and I'm also looking what I actually got on here for. Z-Pack in meds. Oh, I'm sorry, like you said, 2-pack. They haven't tried that with me because they said it was viral and it wouldn't help. So, but I'll probably be getting in touch with the doctor again pretty soon. So we'll see if they want to do something like that. But going back and looking, this tripod mount was $7.99. So, and of course, Amazon Prime, no shipping. So, but it's really small, really lightweight. So I should be able to put it in my purse or backpack with no problem. So we'll just open it up and see how it is here. I'm just going to hold it up as I open it instead of using like the table because it's going to be hard to do that. Ah! Okay. Z-Pack helped with COVID. Well, I wish they would try that. I wish they would try that with me. Something just to get rid of the crud. Excuse me. All right, so this is how it came. There's the remote, the cord for the remote, and the tripod mount. Looks like it's pretty firm, pretty good tripod mount, it looks like. Let's see. I'm so excited to finally have this. Okay. So I'm going to, let me check first, make sure it'll go horizontal and vertical. And it will. Horizontal, vertical. This adjusts in the back, so it goes really easily there. There's the knob in the back there. Okay. And of course, the knob on top will adjust for the cell phone. So it looks like it's going to be, I wouldn't do a tablet. It looks like it's going to be pretty good just for a cell phone. Probably not a tablet. One thing I like about this, instead of the spring tripod, instead of the spring cell phone holder, is because I'll be able to tighten this down pretty good on the cell phone. So let me see what we got going on here with the phone. Okay. All right. This is at 4%. Great. Okay. So here we go. This is a Samsung that I'm putting in. Okay. Fix that so it won't turn. I know, don't lose that one. I hope not to, but there you go. And it will, can I turn it? Yeah, I can turn it whichever way I want it to go. So, that's good. I am going, now there's a couple of things here about this. Let me take this off so I can show you. Okay. Depending on how you want to mount this, there's two different ways that it looks like it will go. The standard tripod mount on the bottom, and by the way, it looks like the threads are the typical threads, okay? So you can put it this way. I'll screw it down on here. See it? Well, assuming my little tripod here was cooperating, this is a tripod issue. Not, actually, I can't even say it's a tripod issue. This is a picnic issue. The problem is in the chair, not in computer. Okay, and not in tripod. So, all right, it will fasten on here, just like this. But there's another mount right here. So if you wanted to put the cell phone mount using this one, you can do that. Potentially even put another piece of equipment on there that you might need to do, and so forth. Oh no, and then we have Busy Lady saying she broke her toe. Oh no. So let me go back here to the chat. So we have Stellar Piper with a fractured vertebrae and Busy Lady with a broken toe. I am going to declare a moratorium on broken bones. Like, okay, people, no more broken bones. No more breaks. There we go. There we go. And we're still live, right? We're still at. Yep, we're still up. Okay, good. And don't forget to give me a like on the live stream because that really helps me out with those mean old YouTube algorithms. Okay. so all right, on the tripod, affix it on the bottom or on the side, right there. So whichever you need to do, you can use one for a tripod, one for extra equipment. Lori Jean has come in. So hey, how are you? Okay. So yeah, bottom. So however you want to mount it. Again, you can use this one for extra equipment if you need to, and so forth. Right. Now, question is about the remote. Remotes are very handy because you may want to take a group shot sometime, and you might want to be holding on to your, hopefully, selfie stick tripod. That's what a lot of these are designed for, or even your regular tripod. But let's say you're out in a group and you've got your selfie stick tripod. You want to take a picture of everybody, so you get your phone set up, you put it on wide angle, everybody's gathered, and then you realize that you have no good way to make sure your video starts or your phone takes that photo. In comes the remote control, which is another one of the things that I keep losing. Imagine these are small, and I'm going to put the cord through, the strap through, and fasten it. So just right there like that, and then pull the rest of the strap through, pull it down tight, and there you go. So you can strap it onto your backpack, bag, whatever you want to do, and you can put it on your wrist. This strap is really nice because it adjusts. So that's really nice. So it's Bluetooth. So we're going to try pairing this up with this phone. Make sure it's all hooked up, ready to go. I thought I had it. Okay, it's doing this thing. So let me just, while it's trying to get it going there, there are two portions on here to help you pair it. There's one for Android and one for iPhone. Hopefully you guys can see that there. I would lose the remote in 4 minutes, Busy Lady says. Yeah, I do. This is the first one, though, that I've had a strap with it. So hopefully this strap will prevent me from losing it, because I like the idea of being able to just loop it through like that and put it on my purse handle or on backpack handle. Backpack strap. I can't talk tonight. Sorry. There's no instructions on this box. It's really interesting. It's like they just threw this remote in there on the box because there are no instructions, no comments about the remote at all on this box. It is all about the tripod mount. So it's almost like the mount came with a bonus gift, even though it was advertised as a pair. It's almost the way it's packaged makes me think of that. So, all right. So this phone, we're going to turn it on. There we go. It's coming up. And this is the Samsung Galaxy J7 Sky Pro. I don't know if that really matters, but it could, so give that. This feels really lightweight. It's really interesting. It feels really lightweight. It kind of rattles. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The battery in the back, it's one of those little round batteries, CR2032 lithium battery. So the one thing about this that's not going to be really great is that I'm going to have an extra battery with me. And since there's nothing in the box about the remote, I really don't have an idea how long the battery is going to last. So I'm going to have to go to the website for somebody who has these batteries and tries to get an idea. But the battery itself does not have any kind of manufacturer's mark on it that I can tell. Nope, no manufacturers mentioned on here. So I don't know. But these are not super expensive, so I'll probably just get one and keep it with me. Now, there is a slot, a button on the side that you just slide back and forth, and that will help with the pairing. Go to your computer, turn on Bluetooth, go to your cell phone, turn on Bluetooth, let it look for this gizmo. And look and look and look. It is trying to pair. Okay, here we go. Available devices. Maybe shutter right there at the bottom. Hope you can see that. Okay. Right there at the bottom, it's AB shutter. So click that. And it is connected. So success. Then it's just a matter of going in here and going to the camera setting on the cell phone. Okay, here we are. Flip it around. There we go. Just hit the button. And there we are. If it'll, oh no, it went away, didn't it? So sorry. Okay, so hit the button and there we are. So, you know, wherever you are, if you're at arm's length or farther, you can use the remote. Now, the big question is going to be, does this work on video? Because sometimes these things do not work with a video. They only work for photos, which is a little frustrating because when you are using vlogging equipment, you want it to work with both. So let's see if it'll do it. I'm just sitting here and doing its thing. Okay. It looks like it may only work for video. I mean, it may only work for photos. I'm going to keep trying it here. keep playing with the different settings to make sure. Okay, now this did just come on. Whoops. This did just come on. You guys can see it with the flashing thing. So that's working. And let me see. I wonder. Okay, it's going to let me take a photo along while it's taking video. So that's something that's different. I really like that feature. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, so that's what it did with the video. So this is going to work, and this is going to work, and this is going to work. So I'm going to go out and play with these some over the next couple of days, and well, I'm going to go out and play with these some over tomorrow while it's kind of warm before the snow starts back in. And we'll see if I'm going to be as happy with it as I think I'm going to be. I'm really optimistic about that. So, yay. I'm looking forward to it. Because I think even if I don't have, like, my selfie stick with me, I think I can just take the phone and prop it up somewhere if I need to take a photo, like of a group or something, and still use the remote. But a selfie stick is going to be the way to go with the remote. So, and I'm really glad to have this because after I lost my first Fujitech tripod, I went back and bought a second one and promptly lost the top off of that one, which is why I ordered this gizmo. Super excited to have that. But y'all know what's going to happen. Y'all know, like, I buy a replacement and probably I'm going to find the other tripod head. And I know y'all are thinking, like, how do you lose so much of the vlogging equipment? And that is because I have to take the heads off sometimes because I will switch from my cell phone to my camcorder. I've got the Canon Vixia camcorder, which is not really big and not really heavy. And I can use that on my selfie stick tripods, especially like the Fujitech that I was talking about, because it's larger and heavier. And when I unscrew the tripod mount and I put it down, I'll pick up the camcorder that's attached and my whole stick, and I'll take it and I'll move it, and I will forget that I have laid the tripod mount on the ground. So that's how I always lose them. So hopefully this will be the magic thing that helps me find it, and I'll just have a spare. So we'll cross our fingers on that one, right? Okay, so how are you all this evening? We'll just go into talking to you all. And I've got some comments in the chat. That's good. Going back up to where Busy Lady said she would lose the remote in 4 minutes. Yep. Thank goodness. I hope the strap prevents that. And Stellar Piper is agreeing. Busy says, awesome. Busy says, LOLZ, cubic. Well, thanks for the kind comment on the picture. So, just doing what I can do. Laura Jean says, my body feels like it's getting stronger fighting the COVID germs. Thank goodness. Well, thank goodness. We've got several people right now that have COVID. So don't get any sicker. If you don't have COVID, don't get it. Just stay well. Stellar Piper is saying that's good news. Totally, completely, positively agree. Because I was talking to Tanya. She's a group member. She comes in the live stream some now, and She has also been diagnosed with long COVID. Not something you want to hear coming out of your doctor's mouth. Excuse me. Nope, I stay close to home. Thanks, guys. Good. That's good when you can. For us, actually, close to home was the disaster because we think my husband was exposed at work. And the reason we think this is when we went on vacation, we saw Stellar Piper and her husband. We saw my husband's father and his wife, and we came back. And then that was on like Friday or Saturday that we came back. And then Tuesday, I guess it was, my husband came home and he's like, hey, this guy just came in the door. I didn't have my mask on. He didn't have his mask on. He just came in the door, walked in my office, and he was coughing and sneezing and looked like he didn't feel good. And so, yeah. So you know how you kind of get that sick feeling in the pit of your stomach? Like you just know that's not a good omen? Yeah, that's where I was. So, yeah. So at home, we had been on this whole vacation, but none of the people that we saw on vacation that we were with got sick. So we're pretty sure, I don't want to like point fingers at this one particular guy because he probably, knowing him, he probably just didn't think about it. And this was early with Omicron. So the Omicron symptoms are different than what the Delta variant symptoms were. Because, like, you know, we were watching for, the first thing you do is lose your taste and smell. And I didn't. Maybe a couple of days when my sinuses were just really going crazy. But that was it. And I still had some sense of taste and smell even when my sinuses were acting up. But y'all know how it is when you get a cold and your sinuses just congest. That's how it was for me with taste and smell. So maybe a couple of days max. Also, no, nobody was saying look for sneezing. That was not a primary COVID symptom. And that's what this guy had, and that's what I had a lot of. So, so in his defense, still doesn't excuse walking past the sign that says put a mask on. But he probably didn't realize it was COVID. But, but that's a couple of days later, my husband gets sick. And that was, so the day that we were going to get our booster shot, we're having COVID tests. Just the way it is. But so, whether you're in or out on vacation or at home, just be careful. Very careful. Because it's not fun. I think even Busy Lady can back me up on that. So, are you getting close to well, Busy? I hope so. And also, I do want to remind everybody, please give me a like on the video if you haven't already done so. Catherine is here. So, hi, Catherine. Welcome tonight. We have just done the unboxing on the tripod. So, if you are in for that part, you may want to check back in a couple of days after this renders. I'm going to be clipping this out and putting just the unboxing as well as a review of me actually using it some tomorrow. So probably Tuesday is when I'll have that up. Excuse me. Oh, I hate having a cough that won't go away because it's always at the worst times, right? Okay, so, all right, let me get back to it here in the chat room. Okay. Now, Lori Jean, you have done a couple of recipes, by the way, one on making homemade yogurt. I want to get back with you on that. I saw it over on Instagram, and I want to get back with you on that because that's something I'm intrigued with. Busy says, my COVID is gone, but I'm a hot mess still, LOL. Stellar can fill you in. Okay, I will let her fill me in. Although some of us can't blame COVID on that. That's one thing I can't blame COVID on. But anyway, I would like to sometimes. Excuse me. And Lori Jean says, absolutely. Okay, good. And y'all, I know over in the group, I have posted a couple of times saying if you're on Instagram or whatever, drop your links here. So I'm going to do that again later this week. So we can follow each other on all these social media platforms. So, because like Lori, I didn't know that she had this whole Instagram feed, and then I saw it, and she has the yogurt on there, and I'm like, recipes! Oh my gosh! So I went through and I like hearted a bunch of her stuff. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I was glad to do that. Whew. Coughing here. Okay, thank you, busy lady. And Lori says, I know, I'm so glad you connected. Yeah, me too. And the thing about Instagram and Twitter, if you're on there, and Facebook for the page, not the group, and the group too, it's all under Gayle Vlogs, GAYLE VLOGS. And that's because about the time I did the hashtag Be Bodacious, somebody else also claimed Bodacious and Be Bodacious on the other social media channels. So the hashtag Be Bodacious goes with the travel blog, Bodacious Broads Travel Blog, and blogs. But yeah, I couldn't get it on the others like I had thought I could. So yeah, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So if you guys ever do a name change, check and make sure you can grab all the social media that you can under the name that you want first. Little tip there. So, have y'all ever had anything like that happen though? Like you wanted a name on social media and it wasn't there? Please don't tell me I'm the only one. Yeah, Lori said my own. Okay. So I'm not the only one, which is good, but I'm also sorry. Excuse me. But, yeah. So, okay, let me see. I'm just making sure that I haven't missed something here. Because I'm watching two screens. I'm watching my phone and I'm watching the YouTube screen also. Okay, Lori Jean says, I had to change my singing name because of it. That's a shame. That's when it gets rough. And, you know, you can go to the people who have the name and on some social media platforms and say, hey, could you do this for me? And switch your name. And sometimes they will and sometimes they won't. Lori Jean says, where can you get the remote? I came in late. Amazon. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so if you do purchase through the link down below, it's in the description box. And any time you see one of the Amazon links that I post, unless it says non-commission, then I'll make a little bit off any purchases made through that link. And so it is down below. Okay, I thought it was just the mount down there. It came together. The remote and mount came together in the same package, but you can get just the remotes. I have not linked them yet. Some of the remotes look exactly like this one, but I haven't tried this out and about yet. So give me tomorrow to do that, and I can tell you whether I like it or not. This film feels, I'll be honest with you, a little more flimsy than what my selfie sticks have. It just feels lighter weight, but just testing it looks like it's going to do the job. But I'm going to do some more. I'm going to go out with it tomorrow and really use it a lot and make sure that I like it before I put the links up to that. But yeah, and I don't like ever linking or suggesting something that I don't like. I'm not going to do that. There are some YouTubers who will, as I understand, but with me, I'm always like, because I get places that contact me like all the time saying, hey, review this product, we'll send it to you, you can try it for free. But if I do a review on something that's not very good, and you all or somebody else goes and buys that product and it's awful, then you're not going to come back to my channel. You're not going to come back to my Amazon page. So that's why I didn't link it. Now this one, I've had tripod mounts like it before, so that's why I went ahead and linked it down the bottom. Plus it did come as a set. How do you place your phone when sharing a recipe in the kitchen? I use my tripod, and I will put the tripod in whatever configuration I need to, or I will use my selfie stick tripod and put it. And sometimes I'll have a couple of different tripods set up, or I've got a little fake GoPro, and it's got a head strap, so sometimes I'll use that. So yeah, all the little tricks and tips there. Oh, okay. Even you say all I can think of is a headband thing. Okay, I see that now. I have it's a fake GoPro. It's the same size and everything. It's just a little bitty thing. And in that packaging, it also came with the headband. But you can buy just the headband if that's what you want. Like if you buy a GoPro or a fake GoPro and you don't get the headband, you can buy that separately. So when filming, I will sometimes use it, but I'm more likely to use the selfie stick tripod and set it up everywhere, or my larger tripod and set it up with the mounts on it. Then you can like flip your phone however you need to take the pictures that you want. So let's see. Okay, Lori Jean is saying, I have a selfie stick I haven't used because I don't have a tripod. This is a good price. Oh my gosh. If you are looking for a tripod and you want one that's bigger and heavier, this Fujitech, which is what I'm filming on now, so one of the things that I really like about it is I can put the camcorder on there. It doesn't fold in my purse is the only thing, but I can put the camcorder on here. I can extend it to 50 inches if I want something that tall. It's sturdy. I've got a review on it, Fugetek. I really love it. I've bought 2 of these so far, and I like it because it can go up to the 50 inches. It is super sturdy. I can use it with phone or camcorder. If you have a lightweight SLR, you can use it on the Fujitech, but I would suggest that you put some kind of weight on the tripod, just like you would with a large tripod. There's a hook there, usually in the middle of the tripod between the legs. There's the part that raises and lowers. There's often a hook on that. And so you can put your purse on it or a backpack or whatever to help stabilize the tripod. If you're going to use this selfie stick with an SLR, I would suggest doing something like that. It doesn't have the hook, but you can put like your purse on it, your bag on it, and then that way, your tripod will be a little more stable. This remote though, this and other remotes, will not typically work with anything except a cell phone. Now, some of your advanced SLRs, they might work with, but I had a Nikon D5500 and the D7200, and the Bluetooth remotes wouldn't work with either one. It's supposed to work with a D7200, but I never got that. Like, never. So, which the D7200 Nikon was actually a pretty frustrating camera for me. So, does the remote come with batteries? Yes, this one did. It is the round button battery. So if I'm out shooting for a whole lot, like if I go on vacation with this thing, I know automatically I am going to take a second battery. So, and now next week, I've got a selfie stick tripod coming in that I put in my purse. And this is the second one I've had like this. I know, I'm crazy. But I really like it. And that one has the remote that you can recharge with a USB, as does the Fujitech. In fact, let me see if I can get the Fujitech remote without knocking my whole camera off. Okay. So the remote on the Fujitech is small. It's square shaped. So roughly the same size. This one feels a little more firm. Also, it has the slide switch on the side and the shutter on the front, and your plus and negative, and that's supposed to help with like volume and things like that. But that's something I've never gotten to work with any of my equipments, and I'm thinking that it may be because my cell phones are not the highest end, let's say. But this has got a really good range on it. I want to say it's like 20 feet. Now, I'm going to check the range on this one tomorrow. But on the Fujitech, the range is like 20 feet. It's rechargeable USB. It's the micro USB cable, not the USB-C. I don't know if you can see that or not. So there you go. But you can't just buy just this remote, or you couldn't the last time I checked. But there is a place on the Fuji. This has wound up being a Fujitech review almost. But anyhow, there's a place on the selfie stick tripod where you can put this. And that's probably why I have not lost it. Excuse me. Because I really like it. But yeah, I've got a review on it somewhere. And I can put... it's going to take me a minute to find it. So I will put that link over in the group if you want to look at it. But like I said, this one does not go in my purse. It's too long, and that's because it's got the height. So you do sacrifice when you're looking at selfie stick tripods. You know, you sacrifice size for sturdiness. If you get one that's going to go to 50 inches, it's not going to fold down like the one that will fit in your purse. Also, the one that fits in your purse is not as stable on days that are a little windy. If there's a little breeze, then it tends to blow your camera a little bit. But it has the advantage of you can set it up. You've got length, because any of the selfie stick tripods that you put in your purse that you're going to use for vlogging equipment, you've automatically got about 3 feet worth of length. So you add another 2 feet onto that, and you've got like a 5-foot range there that you can go from your face or more. So if you're only going to be using it handheld, you don't necessarily need the, oh, thank you, Busy. I think that's good. So thank you. But if you're holding it at arm's length and you're only going to be holding it or using it occasionally for, you know, if you, let's see, how are some of the ways that I've used mine lately? I've put it on the ground to take a photo of me when we were at the Hard Rock Cafe. Um, and I didn't have to extend it fully. I got away with not extending it fully because I wound up putting it on a brick wall. So if you can look for things like that that will add height, you may not necessarily need something that will go 50 inches, for example. Um, so that's kind of your trade-off in one that will fit on your backpack versus one that you can just fold up and carry in your purse. Chances are they're both going to have a remote. So that's a lot of devices. Yep. Uh, Chances are either one is going to have a remote, whether you get the one that goes in your purse or not, unless you go to like the super inexpensive route. So like if you go to Walmart, some of those might not have remotes. Pretty much everything you order online is going to have it. So yeah. And this little thing is a bendy tripod. And this is nice because you can, if you want to put it in your purse, you can, but it's nice also because it folds. So if you want to put it around a tree branch, you can do that. You know, or if you want to put it onto the mirror, I've used it on the mirror on my car when I wanted to take a picture. Things like that. Anytime you need to bend it, then you can, and that's the advantage of something like that. So yeah, there's all kinds of things when you're looking at vlogging equipment or something that, you know, you're going somewhere and you might want to take a nice selfie. You know, there's all kinds of equipment. So, and I think I've looked at most of it. Most of the styles, anyway. Yeah. Multitasking. Yay, busy. But while you're multitasking, don't forget to give me a like. Computer, phone, and TV. There you go. That's crazy, girl, but thank you. I'm really glad that you can hang out with us. So, computer, phone, and TV. Wow. I'm impressed. How about you all? And Busy says something. I saw it pop up on my phone, so I'm waiting for it to hit the screen here. I had one of those I got at Target for $5, but I think I tossed it because I wasn't using it, LOL. And that makes sense, you know, because you don't need stuff hanging around that you're not going to use. And for me, I use it a lot. And some people think that you're only going to use it if you're on YouTube or doing Instagram videos or doing TikTok videos. But I like having it when I go some places. I went a couple of weeks ago to a big youth retreat, and I didn't get to do much of anything. Like, I didn't go to the retreat at all because of the crud. But with the wheelchair, I was able to go out to the museum and the restaurant. Having the selfie stick was great for that because I was able to use it to take pictures of the group. Also, I could loan it out to one of the other girls and she could run around taking selfies of herself. You have to be careful that you don't hit somebody with it. And they are banned at like Walt Disney World. You cannot take the selfie stick in because they say there is no room for a lot of people to go around with their selfie sticks extended. But that is not the usual case. Okay. But yeah, I like it. So let's see. You know, they actually had them for a while at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still do, but they had some. And now those fold up in your purse really little because you literally only have a couple of feet coming out from that selfie stick. And no remote, just a stick. As you can imagine, you're paying $1. Well, the $1.25 store now. So, as you can imagine, there's no remote for that price. But just to have something small to stick in your purse that you're not going to use that much, for $1, it's kind of hard to go wrong. So, but yeah. But whatever you get, you want to make sure you use it so you don't have extra stuff hanging around that you don't need. So, and Busy says, LOL, no problem. I did get so tickled at a couple of the girls that were there because it's like they were already, like, I was taking it out. I was trying to do like a little video at one point, which totally crashed and burned because of horns honking, loud music, all those things that you don't need when you're trying to do a video. So that was a big crash and burn. But like one of them was like, "Are you doing a video?" I was like, "Yes." And so they were all like totally into it. It didn't bother them at all that I was trying to film because they grew up with this. This is their norm. And so that was kind of cool. Let's see who just came in. Yeah, Busy says the $1.25 tree you mean. Yep. And that's actually was, excuse me, this actually was the name of it in Canada when we were there. I will look this weekend. I found a new DT that I like. Great. Oh, Mel Mel's here. Hey. Hi, Mel Mel. Welcome. It's good to see you back with your video. Yay. And Mel Mel says hello to all in the chat. So y'all make him feel welcome, okay? So, hey there. And Mel Mel just posted a video. It's in the group. He's been gone for a little while. So go check that out. He's at work. So, okay, we don't want you to get in trouble at work. So I hope your night's going well, though. But yeah, thanks for stopping in completely. I echo that. Excuse me. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go in a minute because I can feel my lungs kind of getting twitchy. And Mel says, thanks, Gayle, it is. Yay. Because Saturday nights can be crazy at work no matter what kind of job you have. So it's like, especially like healthcare or restaurants. Busy says, oh, I need to check his new vid out. Yes, you do. You do. You'll like it. So, yeah. Now I want to give a huge shout out to Mel Mel too. Since you're here, I'm going to brag on you. I've got some videos that are going to be coming out from back in the fall. Well, I did some breast cancer stuff, and Mel Mel helped me out with those videos, and I would not have made it without him. Just saying. So, huge shout out and big thank you. Good, Busy. Good, good, good. And that's something I wish YouTube had not taken away from us, is the ability to just click and sub. But no, they had to be meanies. And I need to go as well. It's my dad's birthday. I need to make sure he has food, LOL. Ooh, you go have fun with his birthday, girl. I'm glad you're hanging out here, but dad's birthdays, come on. So, yeah, but thanks. So, let's see here. Okay, and I still have my sticky note reminding me to ask you all to give me a thumbs up, but I've been reminding you, so I think you're good. I think we're all good there. All right. Okay, well, I am going to go play with my new toys tomorrow and give you an updated video Tuesday on how these worked and get you some more coverage. So I'm optimistic. I am. This feels pretty sturdy, so high hopes. Take care of yourself, Gayle. I will. You all too. I'm going to go ahead and go. You all have a great weekend, and I'll see you on a couple of videos this week. Thanks for hanging out tonight. You guys take care. Bye now.